Yeah, the bar can't actually go down. Like once you declare that you're gonna lift, like say 100 kilograms for a snatch, you have to lift it, or you have to like lift more.
Before we get into the competitions, I just want to get into how you started, how long have you been training for, and where you started training from?
Okay, so I guess how the story goes is about 5 or 6 years ago, my current coach, Nathan Corgo, originally he was my gym teacher before he became my coach. He ran kind of like a fitness kind of camp in a way at our high school over the summer. And since I was kind of like in the off season of hockey, because I played hockey my entire life, since I was a little bit of a pudgy kid at the time, my parents kind of pushed me into doing it. And I definitely was not the best at it. I was usually lagging behind a lot of the other kids, but I stuck with it. And eventually he moved that kind of like idea of a fitness kind of camp, I guess, to his own gym that he ran out of his garage.
Okay.
And he ran that actually not during the summer, but during the winter as well, so it became a full-time thing, and he had it open to adults as well. So eventually he grew that into a old auto body shop actually, and just kept expanding it, and he continues to expand it to this day. So from there I went into CrossFit under him, so I competed in the CrossFit Open and a couple of local CrossFit competitions. I did that for about 5 years. And then from there, so you guys know what kind of like the idea of CrossFit?
Yeah, so I've watched the documentaries on Netflix about CrossFit Games. I watched your open video on YouTube where I think you were 17 or 16, right?
Yeah, that might have been a year or two. I'm not
really
sure what
impressive.
open that was.
We'll definitely pull it up.
I mean, what's the open like? Just explain the process of the open. What lifts or techniques you do?
Oh god. Yeah, that was definitely a while ago. Yeah. So the CrossFit Open is basically it's like an online competition that is available to anyone with the equipment to do it. So basically what you do is you would complete the workout, film yourself doing it, and then post your score, and it would go on kind of like a leaderboard. And what CrossFit really is, it's like kind of like all the best movements from like a bunch of different fitness kind of areas. Like you have gymnastics, weightlifting, powerlifting, and just like running, and all kind of like sandwiched together, I guess.
Okay. Wow.
That's awesome. And speaking of the ranks, you're very good in the top rankings. You're ranked 17th in Manitoba for weightlifting, which was last updated on February 9th.
Yeah.
You had a competition on February 9th, I heard?
Yeah, that was the Le Coupe de Voyageur competition.
And how'd that go?
It went really good, yeah. I just inched out to get gold for that weight class.
So how do competitions work as far as like how many people are there, or what kind of methods or lifts are you guys doing in those competitions?
Manitoba's competitions are usually pretty small because our weightlifting scene is really small compared to Ontario and Quebec.
Sure.
So there isn't really a lot of people. Like in my weight class, there's usually like 4 or 5. But how a weightlifting competition works is, so like I previously said, there's like 2 lifts to Olympic weightlifting. Yeah. And basically you get 3 attempts at each lift, and you have to make at least one of each lift to post what's called a total, and that's basically like the addition of both of your weights.
Okay, yeah.
And you just keep increasing the weight?
Yeah, the bar can't actually go down. Like once you declare that you're going to lift, like say 100 kilograms for a snatch, you have to lift it, or you have to like lift more. So like the lightest lifts will go first, and then those people do their attempts, and the bar just keeps getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier until like the last person does their final attempt at that weight, and then they move on to the next weight class.
And did you break any PRs on the February 9th there?
Yeah, actually I PR'd my competition clean and jerk and snatch, and then got my comp PR total, I guess. I was just slightly short than my training PRs, but really close. So I have another competition in the end of March, Westerns,
Okay.
in Saskatoon that I'm hoping to push those a little further.